I'm out in this country cottage. Hello from the Bahamas. Hi there. I'm out in this country cottage, and it's going to snow. I think it's going to snow tonight, and I think it's going to snow. It's going to snow Thursday all day and Friday. So I'm kind of hunkered down here. So please excuse me. The connection is just hopeless. Okay, a bit cloudy and all of that. The reason for that is because I've got this satellite here. So anyway, there's a little bit of a connection. You can hear me, which is the main thing. And I'm just kind of adjusting the screen a little bit here. Okay. Hello, everyone, and how lovely to see you all. Okay. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, although some of it has turned into some kind of, which I have mentioned, into some kind of Jerry Springer show. But anyway, I can't stop that. I know people have a right for their comments. And you know, these people come on my channel just saying that I'm a hater and racist, and it's far beyond the truth, because a lot of my followers are biracial, a lot of my followers are African, a lot of my followers are black, white, Chinese, you name it. Okay, so how come I'm racist? You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. I just want to say, for every creed out there, every diversity, I don't care what diversity you are. You're gay, you're transgender, whatever you are here. I don't care. You know, I love you as human beings, and you know, I am a spiritual reader, so I'm not going to segregate people. I think that's awful to be accused of that. Absolutely. Hi, and hello everyone. Thank you. I am doing super chats if you do want, but if you don't, you can just enjoy the reading here. Hello, Debbie. Okay, let me see your little, yeah, Debbie. Hi, Yvonne. Can I pay, you know, for two of your secret downloads by email? Absolutely. No, don't pay on Super Chat, okay, because this goes directly to YouTube, and they take a cut of that, okay. Oh, Debbie, I wish you'd not done that. Okay. I will probably not get all, you know, that won't come through to me. This is like, this is what I don't agree with Super Chat, is they do take a cut of this. So, and I shouldn't tell you that really. So Debbie, yeah, oh shoot. And also, if you do want a secret reading, although give me an email, Debbie, okay, because I do state that it is any donation above $5, okay, above $5. So yeah, oh, never mind. Just give me an email and I can send you. I can only send you one for that. Sorry, I have to state. Because it takes me time to send it to you personally and then email you about that. It takes me 5-10 minutes of my time, and also you do get your own personal secret reading, which is amazing. Okay, yeah, and so give me an email, Debbie. My email is in the description box at the bottom. And also, if anybody is interested in the secret readings and you want to know, you know, the updates of the secret readings that I have, please go to my community section on the front of my channel main page, and yeah, don't pay on here for that. Okay, this is for your own readings. Okay, Debbie. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, if you pay here, they will take, which I really don't agree with this, that YouTube actually takes some money from your super chat donation readings. And I don't agree with that. I really don't. A donation is a donation, and I give you a super chat, I go directly to you. What has it got to do with YouTube? Really? I shouldn't say that, but in all honesty, yeah, these glasses here, thank you, are clearer, so they don't kind of cover my eyes up with the other ones that I wear. They actually cover my eyes. So I'm not going to get into that. Okay. So give me an email, Debbie, and I will send you. But it's $5 for each secret reading that I do. I can't send you a bulk, bulk readings, because it's going to take me it's going to take me 20 minutes to send you the links, look for the links, send you the links and all of that. So that's why I state for each secret reading, which is uncut, private reading, it's $5, which, wow, when you see the readings, they're so long. They're like for an hour long, so they're for like an hour long, and they're well worth it. So, and you are getting something that it's not, I don't want to hyper offend anybody. If I upload those videos, it's going to offend. I know it is, because I'm getting close to the bone, deeper than I normally get with my private readings, and I don't feel comfortable doing that publicly, and that's why I'm offering these secret readings for you, because it's not to make money at all, because if you see them, they're like for an hour long, and it takes me a long time to compile them and everything. So yeah, so give me an email, anybody who's interested in any of that. I have one on is Megan's life in danger? And I also get, and I've also got another one that is what does channeling Diana, and what does she feel about Harry and Meghan? Okay, and the whole situation as it's unfolding. And that's quite interesting. Okay. Yeah, you don't make an awful lot of money on these things, to be honest with you, because you would have to have millions of people watching and getting the ads and all of that. So it's for a person like me, I don't earn much money doing this at all. Okay. So hello everyone and welcome. So I am actually I've got an awful lot of I have got, because I've come on live today because it's a clear sky out there, and I know the satellite will be kind of working okay. So, and I have got a backlog of readings that I want to do, because it's been taking me hours to upload. Okay, it's like taking me about 4 hours just to upload a small file. So it has been a little bit of a struggle. I have got some more readings to do about the royals, which are coming through. And I also get, I've also got my yearly horoscope and tarot scopes to do, which I'm also planning to do in the next few days. They're going to be delayed because of the uploading. Okay, so let's continue. Hi everyone, thank you for being here. Just going to pop my glasses on. Okay, Hello there, from Venezuela. Hello, and Alexandra. And hello, Susan. Hello, Alexandra. How are you? And Michelle. Will Megan's child get HRH? Wow. Well, it's really strange because I will do a reading on this actually, because I did get some energies coming through, which I've said all along that it's an IVF baby. It's an IVF baby, but I would, you know, I wouldn't have thought the royal family would allow a surrogate, and I stuck with my guns with that. That I very much doubt the royal family. They're all into natural, and the royal family are very earthy. They like to do things traditionally, absolutely. So I don't feel that I'm wrong there, but I'm also picking up here, and I don't know what that is. So I'm going to do a intuitive investigation on that, which is somebody here, once the baby is born, once the baby is, and it's also in their mind to do this, okay, they are planning to do this as I speak. So I don't know where this is coming from, that this person will kind of spill the beans here and either write a book or sell their story to the newspapers quite willingly, okay. And this is going to be a real kind of scandal, that the royal family have allowed this, and who they've chosen too. So I'm thinking, who would do that with the birth of a child? Sell the story to newspapers to make, because this person, I'm getting, well, you know, this is because of the baby, so I'm kind of thinking that it's a surrogate, okay. She's already signed something, but she's also taken this to her own kind of lawyer to see if this can stand in court, and they've said no, that will not stand in court. So privacy laws here, I feel, in the UK, and this is where there is this kind of a loophole here in the law in the UK, that surrogate mothers have rights, okay, have rights here. So whatever I am picking up here, I am going to actually I am going to do a reading on that, absolutely, because I don't understand why I pick up IVF, like artificial, you know, artificial insemination, if you like, fertilization, intra whatever, vaginal, IVF. Anyway, IVF, and I should know what that means because I used to be a nurse and I should know that. But anyway, I get that there is going to be some kind of, somebody's going to say something here, and the choice of surrogate is a bit kind of shady too. Yeah, I'm the reason why I've stuck to my guns here of saying yes, she is pregnant. She's had IVF treatment. is because that I picked up this IVF, okay, but also I'm picking up this secondary person here. Yeah, thank you very much. In vitro fertilization, yes. I also pick up this secondary person here. I don't know why I picked this secondary person up. So intuitively, I'm picking up, there's a surrogate. And I've kind of been confused by this myself because of the fact that you know, looking at the way she can bend right down, like she can, the movements of her is not like a pregnant lady. You know, there's no swelling to her fingers. I mean, for goodness sake, when I was pregnant, everything just blew up, you know. My fingers swollen, my ankles swelled. There's no way that I could have put a pair of 4-inch stiletto heel shoes on, skinny kind of shoes. I had to wear flip-flops, I feel, until after the birth. I think that's, or trainers. And so I am scratching my head a bit in confusion over this. Okay, so if you do want a super chat donation reading here of your own while I'm here, because I am doing questions, Q's and A's. If you're new to this, okay, what this is if you're new to this live shows that I do, and welcome if you're new and you've newly subscribed. Thank you so much for joining the bandwagon here. Okay, if you would like, what I do is I do this live. If anybody wants to explain, like Sheila or something here, what I do is I do a Q's and A's. Q's and A's can be about everything like we're talking now. But if you want your own little super chat there and you want to ask a question about anything that you want an answer from the divine intuitively, please make a super chat donation there. Okay, you don't have to. This is the beauty of this. You don't have to. You can enjoy the show. And, you know, you can interact here live, which is fantastic with the community. But if you do want your own little mini reading, any small donation from $2 upwards, I can, you know, otherwise, if you want to just donate, that's fine. If you want to donate for the private secret reading, don't do it here. Do it on my front page, of which has got a donation sign there. Okay, for for many reasons. So let's have a look here. Yeah, I mean, I think all my sisters, if I feel they kind of blew up in the face and you know, look very kind of beetroot red because of the pressure, well, not everybody gets that, but you know, I worked when I was a nurse. I did a bit of maternity too, and I don't remember seeing any skinny kind of pregnant women at all. You know, their thighs were like this, and not many, although there were the very select few that were had like very skinny legs and this great big belly, but not many. Yeah, so you actually look pregnant, don't you? You do look pregnant. So I've been watching that, and too, which I find a bit bizarre. You know, our arms, my arms went double the size, and you do put, especially around Megan's, you know, gestation here. You do put about 2 stone on your normal body, or you know, on your fats. You put 2 stone on. Where is the, yeah, and you eat like a pig. I mean, the amount of Chinese food that I used to eat. And you actually, you know, you put 2 stone on your you know, as fat to naturally feed that baby. Okay. The baby takes over your body, and if you've been pregnant, you know this. Okay. Oh, you lost weight. Well, my sister, I think she had that nausea. I don't think she was that skinny though. She had that where you had morning sickness and she couldn't eat, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's odd. It's all a bit odd. Yeah. So yeah, I have kind of been watching that too. So what else I've got here? Hello, Amanda. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Fatima. And thank you for being. Hello, Sheila. Yeah. Yeah, all day sickness. Yeah, all day, all night. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? I can feel that. Ugh, that morning sickness. You know, I just felt every smell, you know, every smell you could smell. I think even toilet detergent made me throw up. It was just, I went into the toilet and it was like I was throwing up before I even got on the toilet. It was just that toilet detergent smell. It's odd. It's a sensitivity, isn't it? A sensitivity. Yeah. Yeah. Well, around 2 stone. Yeah, absolutely. 2 to 3 stone. I feel you put on, and then after after you've given birth, you're breastfeeding, and it seems to come off when you start to breastfeed. Yeah. Thank you, Nicole, for that. Hypermesis gravitarum. Yeah, the hormones are really sensitive. My hormones, I must admit, I do have a very strong hormones because you know, in my pregnancy, going back years now, you know, everything was at the right stage. 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, you name it. I you know, I was dead on the mark here with hormones. And also after, I don't know about you, at 3 months, 2 months, I was very tearful with the change of hormones. You know, I was very tearful. I cried over nothing. But that sort of went away after a while. But also, when you get that very marked emotions like that, then you can look forward to PMTs, perimenopause, strong menopausal changes, because you know your hypersensitive hormones. So that's great, isn't it? Yeah, it's weird. I used to cry over nothing. And this is ridiculous because everybody will look at you gone out, you know, like, oh my, what are you crying for, you know? And I remember my mom saying, oh, she's pregnant, you know, that's why she's crying. You know, my mom seemed to know. But then again, my mom had 7 babies. So, yeah, so wow. So anybody want their own mini reading here, please let me know. Oh yeah, a stone. Oh yeah, pounds. Oh my god. Yeah, how many pounds in a stone? Yeah, we do it. I do it that old pounds and ounces and stone. There is £14 to a stone. So you know, it's normally you put on about £30 really, which should be you know, you go and see your you go and see your midwife, or you go and see your health visitor, making sure you're okay and you're putting the weight on and all of that kind of thing. Oh my goodness, you were sick the whole 9 months. Oh my. After I think after 5 months you feel this like well-being, don't you? You start to have this bloom about you. And you feel it. You feel this like well-being at around 5 months, which, yeah, I did. I got over that morning sickness, got 2-3 months, and then I moved on to the stage of blooming, and that stage of looking very kind of and feeling like very, I suppose your body's just packed with these hormones, isn't it? These mommy hormones. Oh, you don't get that in America? Okay, yeah, we have to pay for that. People say that we're fortunate, but we do pay for in our taxes and national insurance. We pay. I feel that's going to get more expensive after Brexit too, and so we do pay. I remember paying. Ooh, how much did I pay 1 month just for tax? I just for national insurance. I think I paid about £500 in just national insurance 1 month, and then tax on top of that, which is crazy money. Hello everyone, and hi. I guess we do have taxes on everything. It's not a England is not a it's quite expensive place to live. Properties are crazy expensive, and there's tax on everything. Even when you die, there's tax. It's crazy. When our taxes as well pay for this monarchy, the monarchy, we pay that. Our taxes pay for the royal family. Not only do we pay for everything else, we pay for the royal family too. Hi from Birmingham. How are you, Gillian? Is that Birmingham in England or Birmingham in another country? Okay, we have millions who have no insurance at all, so the taxpayer is absorbing the cost in the end. Universal healthcare may be coming with the next president. Okay. Well, it came out in 1946 in this country, the National Health Service. And I studied medical history as well. Okay, yeah, is it snowy there? Okay, well, I'm actually in Ludlow at the moment. I don't know if you know Ludlow. It's not far from Birmingham. So aren't we expecting snow Thursday here? Heavy snow. I was saying I've had connection problems here too because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely gorgeous area though. Hello everyone, and hello Jen. Hello, Tanji. And well, I feel the upper classes try to dodge paying the tax, which is a joke, really. The people who've got the money, like the aristocrats, people like that, tend to go, I don't know, to Guernsey where you don't pay tax, and they have offshore accounts and all of that. And it's people, the ordinary folk like me and you kind of thing, who actually pay these taxes. just doesn't make sense, does it, at all? Hello, Denise. Even Kate looked pregnant, didn't she? She looked tired. She got bags under her eyes. She got black, where she's not sleeping because she's heavily pregnant and getting up to pee in the night about 10 times because, it's pressing on your bladder, and, you've had no sleep. And, Kate did look pregnant. Okay. in terms of Meghan, she looks so fresh-faced, unless she's got this like well-being kind of flush about her. She looks so as if she's well rested. She you know, like she doesn't do a thing all day. She looks so rested, and she doesn't, to me, yeah, pregnant women have a lovely look about them. They do. But I feel when Kate was at that Heads Together meeting there that was televised, and she sat there next to Meghan. I mean, I would feel like a right fat cow, wouldn't you, next to Meghan, that skinny girl from America, that skinny girl who is from Suits from Hollywood, and you're sat there 5 months, 6 or whatever she was, 6 or 7 months pregnant, and feeling awfully fat. And I would feel really kind of put out by that, you know. And yeah, I'd feel like I got a fat backside. I'd feel really fat. And you know, she doesn't wear much makeup, and her hair was probably dry because of her pregnancy. And you know, and she got that kind of proper kind of pregnancy dress on that looks like a tent. You know, I would actually feel really crap sitting next to Meghan, crossing her legs, uncrossing her legs, and looking kind of, oh, I didn't like that look she gave her on that, to be honest, when she looked at her as if like, I've got you. I have got you. I know, you know, I am going to, you know, beat you here. Why would you look at somebody who is, where is the sisterhood there? Why would you look at a woman 7 months blooming pregnant in that very evil way? You know, is there any wonder that Meghan has got this bad press in a way, you know? And what is she doing? Is she looking at her belly to see, well, how can I emulate that? Well, I can look absolutely stunning and beautiful and keep my skinny legs, skinny arms, and look absolutely gorgeous, okay, while I'm pregnant. That's what I can do here. Anyways, okay. Hi everyone. Nice to see you. Okay. You was brought up in Massachusetts but lived many years in Connecticut. Even lived in early NC for a short time. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, I waddled as well. I waddled. Anyway, thank you. I love the American accent too. Thank you, A Busy Mind. Okay, so yeah, it's great. I love this community. I really do. And I'm reading everything you're putting here. And I do read all of my comments as well, you know. Yeah, I don't know if I know some of you have had the secret reading here of what does Diana think here, the channeling, and that says a lot about her breeding and the aristocrats and all of that. So if you do want to look at that, give me an email, okay? And it's like a very small donation, just for me to upload it for you, okay? Hello from Australia. Hello, Lynn. How many women have babies? And we all know we put weight on somewhere. I did, honestly. Most women do, don't they? I even noticed on Megan's arms. I know she was skinny before, but she does do yoga though. Let's not get too bitchy because she does yoga. So maybe she does fantastic yoga. You know, I'm thinking myself, should I do yoga? So if that's how you look at doing yoga, then maybe I should start doing yoga. Really. Hello from Scotland. Hello. Yeah, let's do a quickie. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm glad somebody said that. Okay. And if you do want a super chat reading, please give a super chat, anything over $2, and I'll come straight to your question. Okay. Can we have a Sagittarius? Actually, I have got to upload a Sagittarian reading, which I've done recently, which I was scared of myself, because I do a Sagittarian club. If anybody is interested who's Sagittarius, because I'm Sagittarius, so I do a Sagittarian club. I did do an extra, which I am going to upload. And wait a minute, because I could possibly pick up on that, because let me just have a look here, because I did write I did get intuitive thoughts and feelings, and I write them down. Okay. And when I write them down, I'll sit here while I'm watching the TV or something like that, and I actually get these intuitive thoughts coming in. I did last night actually, but I forgot, and I forget them. Okay, that's why I have to write them down instantly. Okay, I will look at this, but I will do a deeper reading for Sagittarius. Okay. Don't worry, I will do an extra, and I'll put that up. And I've got my cup of tea here. I've got a warm drink because it's a bit chilly here. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, I don't know which deck to use here. So okay. I don't like to start with that. Okay. I think you was reluctant to let something go, but Sagittarius, it's Sagittarian now. Okay. And I'm going into this reading now. There is this kind of, you reached a stagnation period. It's your own fault, okay, because there is this kind of sitting on the fence of I need to jump off this fence and I need to go forward. Now, sitting on that fence lasted too long, okay. And I will do a reading on that actually, Susan, if Harry's happy. I will do that after this one, okay. So Sagittarius it's your own fault about being reluctant. Because you remember the happy times, okay. You remember the happy times of this situation or whatever this is. I get a relationship, or you may have even broken it off with this person, but I see you think, well, this person wasn't all bad and they did this. I remember their lovely cheeky smile. I remember, when they walked through the door, they had this kind of charisma and it took my breath away kind of thing. But this didn't last that long, did it? And I'm not trying to be negative here, but who I'm reaching out to, this is a memory. This has been instilled into your memory. Now, if I'm talking about somebody who is narcissistic, Don't they do this? Don't they do this? They do this for you to get. And I want to tell you about this. Everybody here, okay. Narcissists do this on purpose. It's strategic, okay. They will make you feel like the most special person in the whole world, okay. And they will have this great big grin on their face, and it's like they make sure that you absorb all of this kind of all of this, so you get hooks, and it's like heroin, okay. It's like a shot of heroin, and they damn well know this. They know this. They know it's like a shot of heroin, okay. And I've never tried it at all, but it's like gives you that loving feeling, that well-being, that high, that addiction to this person. Wow. And you have flashbacks here of this kind of big grin here. That, you know, that big grin, okay. And you remember, I don't know why I'm picking this up, but it's not going to be. You remember those day trips out when, and even you went, maybe they taught you how to play golf and things like that. You remember having those days, you know, when they used to go out, oh, I'll go and buy you breakfast. Let me go and buy you breakfast. I'll bring you coffee. And I'll go to the baker's and I'll get you all that carry on, okay. It's like it's kind of scripted. It's like it's scripted with narcissists, okay. And you remember being snugged up in bed and it's cold outside, and you know he's going to come back with some coffee and whatever, croissant and all of this, and you feel that you get hooked on that. You know, this is what they do it deliberately to get you hooked. Now, this is what I'm touching on here. Well, I'm sorry to see that, okay, third face of the sun, that your parents were heroin addicts. I'm so sorry. That must have been dreadful for you, okay. So why I'm touching on this is because Sagittarius, you are a wonderful person, you're attractive, or you know you've got a lot going for you. You're the traveler of the zodiac. You have this kind of free spirit, you're fiery, you have energy, you're dynamic, and all of this kind of thing. And this is why they were attracted to you. And what they do is they just, all you were looking at here was yourself, because what they do is, if you look back at that first stages of this, like what you can't forget, this memory, what they were doing, they're just feeding into the things that were missing in your life. They did a detective thing on you of like, oh, my father didn't love me. Oh, I had this terrible marriage. Oh, I had this terrible, and he was just so horrible. That they do everything to target what they make out they're the Mr. Perfect and your soulmate of your life at that particular stage, okay. And what they do, they deliberately get you hooked on this. They know exactly what they're doing. And this is the memories that you're remembering here. And this is why you were sitting on the fence with this person, because that's where they want you to be, is sitting on the fence for the rest of your life, okay. They want you to sit on that fence, so you don't know whether to leave or whether to stay, because you know there was that memory there of, you know, when you used to get me breakfast, when you used to get me my newspapers, when you used to do this, that, the other, and made me feel so wonderful, you know. And then it all changed, and then it all changed, and we know what that change is. We know what that change is. Sagittarius, and I could go deep with this, and I find it quite interesting for all of us to share, actually, because These people have you in limbo land for the rest of your life if you're willing to stay with them. I don't know whether to stay. I don't know whether to go. I don't know whether to stay or go. So there is something here that didn't work out for Sagittarius, okay? Because this is how this ended. You had to put an end to this because why? Because the Eight of Pentacles. You put an end to this because they started not to put the effort in with you anymore here. For this relationship to succeed. Started to ignore you, ignore your needs, okay? This person may have their head may have been turned by another person that they were love bombing here, and then you got kind of the cold shoulder, and you know, that was the end of that kind of fairy tale. And they were giving a fairy tale to somebody else. This is very narcissistic. What's that, Denise? Denise, yes, narcissists hook you with cunning ways. Then when that's a way to put it, con men, aren't they? Con women, cunning ways, and then when they catch onto them or confront them about their gaslighting you, yeah, you start to question, actually. Well, they start to confuse you. They disappear, don't they, and things like that. That's where it starts. They disappear, and this is also part of it, part of this sickness that they have, you know. They're sick people. Narcissists are sick people. And when they say to you, oh, well, I'm only a bipolar, what is the bipolar? A bipolar is borderline narcissistic personality disorder. They say, oh, I'm only bipolar. It's not full-blown narcissistic, malignant narcissist. But they could turn into that, you know. So anyway, I don't want to go on to narcissism, but I get this is like this reality here hit you like a ton of bricks. Where has that person gone? You know, where did that person go? And there's this memory, and it's like that addiction that you are remembering, okay? It's that addiction that you are remembering, that they planted this seed in your head when they were trying to, yes, you can. I am doing donation readings, so you can donate. So, wow. So I really feel, going back with the Sagittarian, I know Golf for a bit of a tangent here. There is a brighter future, Sagittarius. Why do you keep looking back to this situation? It may even be maybe 2 years ago, it may be 3 years ago, it may be 5 years ago, and you do think, well, you know, that person, you know, they were lovely. We used to go for picnics, we used to go for long walks. But why did that stop? You know, why did that all stop? Why did they start to say to you, oh, you know, I'd like to be friends with benefits now. I don't want a relationship anymore. And why did that stop? And I feel that you know, that's insulting. It's like, okay, I was skipping down this road of this promise here. Where did that go? And I feel this is what you look back on, is this promise that never existed. It was fantasy in their own. It's a fantasy that they made up in this world that they play this game in. And I feel for a lot of Sagittarius is here, this is very prevalent for Sagittarius, okay, that there is this kind of where did that person go? It's like you're grieving somebody that does not exist, because the reality of that person is who they are, you know. But I feel there is a brighter future. And look at this as no more than a memory. It's just a memory, okay? It's just a memory. The thing is it's life, isn't it? Life is full of making memories. You know, it's like good or bad. And we do tend to remember the good memories. Thanks for the comments there. So my nose itches when I get intuitive. Okay. It used to be all very crystal clear. You know, when you're on that road, you're skipping on that road, everything's great. You know, it's all wonderful. This guy goes out and gets my breakfast. We go for lovely walks around the park and all of this. Yeah, I'm Leonardo. I'll just finish this off and I will do your reading. Okay. So, and we're talking about a previous success in a relationship, okay, that's now down in history. And that's what you're looking back on, Sagittarius, okay. You're looking back on a previous historical event that now is over, and it succeeded at the time, and it was quite significant at the time, but this is no reason to sit on the fence, or because that's not reality anymore. And there's no, you know, it's time to move on, because there is this brighter future, and that's where I'm going to end this, okay, for Sagittarian. Leonardo, let's get along with these super chats. How does Jason see me? Will it work out? Now, that was Sagittarian reading, okay, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, that, okay. But, you know, when you sit down, life is full. Can you imagine getting to 95 and looking at all these memories that you had? And these are memories. These are memories, okay? They are memories. And they're not something you should feel sad about. Okay, so let's have a look. Leonardo, how does Jason see me? Will it work out? So I've got my love angel cards here, Leonardo. Will it work out with Jason? Will it work out? How does he see you? How does he see you? Will it work out? Well, at the moment, it's kind of getting to know you kind of stage here. And I feel, I wouldn't say it's a stalemate or anything like that. I get reconciliation here. So it could be, I feel this Jason, you could have dated him before, or it could be an ex that you've got back together. And you're worried, is it going to work out this time? Okay, let's have a look here. I get reconciliation, Leonardo. Let me know if that's right here. So, and also you get this, if you're trying to work it out with someone after you've been hurt by them, and you've maybe been heartbroken by them, it's very difficult to rebuild a trust here. And I feel this is what you're frightened of. There's an anxiety over this. And there's an anxiety of, will it work out? Or Or Leonardo, if this is not a reconciliation with your ex, I feel that you had an on and off situation with an ex, okay, who let you down. And you're still attracted to each other, whoever this is. And this could be a new person, but I do get somebody you've reconciled with and you're so petrified that this person's going to hurt you again. Or it could be somebody new and you're fresh out of a relationship with someone who hurt you. And it says here, yeah, you separated, but there's still passion there. You know, when you've dated somebody for like a few years, and you know, it's like that makeup sex, isn't it? Be careful, because this person could just be returning for the makeup sex here. And this guy makes the effort when he wants to have the sexual encounter with you. But I think you need to tell him that. Say to him, I'm not just going to be your booty call. I want to make a go of this. I want, you know, I want a relationship. I don't want this coming and going here. How does he see it? Be careful. A bit of a warning there that this person may see this as like he misses the sex, okay? And I'm not being rude, but you could possibly make a go of this. Is it an ex here that's come back? Okay, it was another man. Okay. Okay, well, this ex may come back, because I get reconciliation after a separation, and it says you need to let go of that ex and really let go of that ex, because I get some kind of issue with you that you find it difficult to trust somebody. Where is this? It's like straight off the bat, you're getting to know this person and you're straight away jumping on this guy. Where is this going? You know, what do you want? How do you see me? You know, I need to know. I don't want this kind of booty call. I don't want this coming and going like I had with the ex, okay? Now, I feel that's why you need to separate this. This is a different guy. And I'm going to have to leave it there, okay? If you do want a personal reading, come and ask me about this. Slow it down a bit, girl, okay? You're getting too jumpy with this Jason, okay? And if you do that, it won't work, okay? Slow it down a bit. Cool down. Hello, Susan. What I'm saying, Leonardo, is that it's the early stages of the relationship. Don't jump on him and say these things. Where is this going? It's not even appropriate at this stage. You're doing it because of issues of the other person. Okay, so he's willing to give it a go, but I think you need to cool it a bit, or he's going to turn around and say, I think we need to cool things off for a bit because it's getting too intense. Okay, let's carry on. If anybody does want to continue with the reading and have their own personal reading, please come and I will do a personal reading for you. Okay, continue with it. Okay, Susan. The crown go to after the Queen, Charles or William? Charles. Okay, there's your answer, Charles. He's going to have a battle on his hands because the public I'm sorry, but the public don't like Camilla. And Camilla is trying to be the queen of she'll try to be the queen of the people. And people are going to be sickened by this because that's how Diana was. They're hoping by the time he's crowned King Charles, I get that, King Charles, that this will all be forgotten about Diana. I think that was the plan. Okay. Anybody interested in the secret reading about Diana? Okay, that I did, channeling Diana. It's got an awful lot of secret stuff in there about some of this. So if you do want that, just give me an email, small donation, and I'll send that to you. Okay, so let's have a look here. What's the next one? Bond Girl. Hello, Bond Girl. Can everyone else donate a couple of quid bucks? Oh, bless. Oh, Bond Girl, that is so sweet. How sweet is that? You're so cute. Thank you so much. Well, it's up to everybody. I'm not forcing anybody to do that, okay? So Fatima, hi. How does Hussein feel about me? Oh, okay. He's very kind of traditional, isn't he? Hussein. He's very traditional. Very traditional. I think to be with this guy, you would be the little wife. The little wife. He would be the main kind of person within this relationship, and you would have to. I pick up here that you would have to. Thank you, Versense. How are you? You would have to. I'm not sure you can do that, Fatima, because I feel you're quite outspoken. I feel you would have to be the woman that's quite humble, that sits by this guy here. And he doesn't give much away. He does not put his cards on the table, this Hussein. Okay. So let me see here. What does he feel about you? Well, I'd say this for quite a few guys. If they find you attractive, and if they find you're very attractive and you get dressed up for them, you wear that red lipstick with dark hair. I get that, Fatima. I don't know if you wear red lipstick, but I get dark hair with this beautiful red lipstick on. And he looks at you and he thinks, oh my God, she's drop dead gorgeous, you know. Why is it that guys, when they meet a great girl and they meet somebody who's so attractive, they're intelligent, they it's like they're thinking in their head, this woman could get anybody on, in the world. She is absolutely gorgeous. So I do pick that up. That's how he feels about you. So because he feels like this about you, he hides how he feels, because it's like he's very kind of, I'm getting him being quite, not cold, but very kind of, he doesn't show his emotions. Okay. I think he fancies you. He does like you a lot here. You may have dated before. I'm getting the same card here. You may have dated before here. Is that true? You dated before. I don't feel this is... Did you date him before, Fatima? Because I think you need to let this person go. This is what I'm getting here. You dated him before, yeah. There's a trust issue. You don't trust him, do you? There's a trust, yeah, look at this. I get separation. I get free yourself. I also get release yourself from this ex. All the cards here of release yourself. This, again, this person just comes and goes. and you don't trust him. There's a trust issue here. Okay, well, this is what I'm getting, Fatima. I think you're too good for him. You're attractive. He doesn't tell you that you're attractive. He doesn't tell you you look gorgeous. He doesn't tell you you could get anybody that you want here. He keeps all that to himself. You love him, okay? You feel that he is your soulmate here. Wow, this is spot on, isn't it? But he's very controlling. He's controlling. He was controlling. Why was he controlling? Because you see, oh no, soulmates. You're trying to heal this, aren't you? You're trying to, yeah, your ex. Yeah, it's your ex. Yeah, I picked that up here. It says here you need to let this go. I'm really sorry to tell you that, but it's your choice what you do, Fatima. Okay, so okay, it's not the same person. Okay, well, why am I getting an X here then? You wait again. You need to let go of this X. Another X involved here. Okay. Maybe, yeah. Well, this guy, how he feels about you is a little bit. He's not shy, but he sees you as gorgeous. He keeps it to himself. He is very much a man's man. He's not going to. But you need to let go of this X too. I don't know if this X is on the scene too, but you do need to let go of him. It definitely says that. It does like you, but you need to let go of this X. This is what this is saying. Okay. I don't feel he likes this X. He feels that you still love this X. Yeah. He feels that you're waiting. This new guy feels like you're waiting for this X to come back. That's what he feels. Okay. Because again, I get release this X. Next to this release this X is your new love here. Release this X. Okay, you've waited for this person. He's not going to wait around for you because he feels that you still love your ex here. You need to talk to him. And you don't need to let this, because there is romantic feelings. He does care for you. He thinks you're attractive. He's just hide his feelings though. And stay optimistic. That's what I've got here. Okay. So good luck with that, Fatima. Wow. It just seems like everything is just so, complicated with these love lives. Okay. So thank you so much anyway for that donation. Hello, Shanna Lee, how are you? And will Prince Charles be king? How long? Yes, he is going to be crowned king, Shanna Lee. Okay. And I mentioned this earlier that if you do want a personal reading, you want to take this deeper, because I can only go so far with these short readings for $2. so if you want your own reading, let me know and give me an email, okay, and I could go deeper for that for you. Shanna Lee, yes, he is going to be king. I get 6 years, okay. And Camilla is going to look very regal too. I feel it's something Camilla has longed for, okay, to be queen consort. Is she going to be queen consort? Because that's the title that she would like, is queen consort. Because of what happened to Diana, I feel that this is going to be disputed if she would be queen consort, because of him being divorced, her being divorced, whether that she could take that title. I feel, yes, he is going to be king, but there is this kind of issue of Camilla, I feel. I don't feel she's going to be too kind of popular with the public. And I do get here, give her a chance, okay. Give her a chance. Okay. So, yeah, so if anybody just want their own personal reading, please let me know. Okay. Now, I think for whatever, if you want to throw a question at me, that's fine. But I was going to look at also looking at the royal family. I am interested in that, as you know. So, yeah, I feel if you do want a personal route, you'll have to email me. I'm just too busy to write down emails and email you. So please email me. My email is in the description box at the bottom there, and I will send you details about my private readings. I also have my secret readings, one on channeling Diana, how she feels about the situation with Harry and William and Meghan here, and also the split, you know, how she feels about that. So if you do want that, you do want to contact me on my email again, and I will send you that. Just a small donation for just to send you that reading. Also, I've got another one is Meghan's life in danger. So each individual one, if you just send a small donation for each one, and I'll send that to you. Okay. Yeah, people love to hate her, Camilla. That's right. Does the Queen like Camilla? Yes, she does. Yeah, she does like Camilla. I think she's always liked her. She likes her because she's very what I'm picking up intuitively, because I don't know. She likes her because she is very kind of, she stays quiet, she stays in the background, she has a private life. She's very much a country woman. She likes the countryside, but she's very kind of, she has aristocratic upbringing and all of that. Okay. So and that's what I get. She does like her. She's from their set, you know. She has blue, you know, going back generations. She's from she has blue blood too, somewhere in her past here. Okay, thank you, Susan Copeland. Thank you. Okay, so I used to hate Camilla, but now I feel Diana's dead. I'm not suffering anymore, so maybe I could give her another chance. Yeah, I feel when you look at the whole story, I feel that it's very tragic, really, because you know, Charles had to find someone who was not divorced, who was not married, and but they fell in love before she married. Before she got married to this other guy, and this Parker Bowles man, she was in love with him before Diana came along, but I don't know. I can't remember the details there, but it is tragic because they did love each other, and they were not allowed to get married because she'd been married or she was married. And they, you know, I do feel that Diana had been groomed to be the queen. You know, the queen one day. I get queen. You know, she was groomed to be the queen from a young age. A queen consort. So yeah. So Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night now. Thank you so much, okay, for being here. It's getting a bit chilly, and that's why I'm going to put the heating on. Why are they losing staff? Because of their independence. They won't go by protocol. It's bad news when they don't go by protocol. Why are they losing their staff? Okay, if you want a little mini reading like that, okay. If you put it in if you make a super chat donation, which is the little $sign in the little box there, just under say something on the comments. If you press that, it will take you to actually make a small donation. If you want to, you don't have to, okay. Okay, so yeah, I just feel that they're losing staff because they are being, you see, Diana went against protocol and look what happened, you know. Anybody that goes against the royal family get ostracized and get banished. And that goes back in history, and that goes back with, you know, Edward and Mrs. Simpson. They was when he hated the protocol. He hated the courts and the tradition, and he was going to marry who he wanted to marry. So you know that's the way it is. I'll just give you a minute, okay, if you do want a reading, but I shall be going soon because it's a bit chilly tonight. Sweet Pete, Charles went off to military duty in the early 70s, and when he came back, she was married. Yes, yeah, that was quite a sad situation. Yeah. Yeah. So I am going to say goodnight, guys, because it's really chilly. I think it's going to snow. If you're in England, it's going to snow here where I am. So thank you so much. And like I said, if you do want your own personal reading, just give me an email and I will send you the details. I will try to come on live if I've got a decent connection, like I've got clear skies tonight. With the satellite dish, it's picking up on a good connection, but yesterday it was dreadful. Okay, I will come on live if I see the weather forecast and it's going to be a good connection. I will come on. Okay, so I'm going to call it a night now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much, and love all of you. Okay, and good night. Okay, love all of you. And I've got to switch the damn thing off now. Okay, and take care. Bye bye.